Do you know you are unique? In this video, I'm going to be reacting to a poem titled Your Universe, written by Rosalind Sunday, and I'll be exploring about its message on embracing individuality and what makes you distinct. Now to the poem I'll be reacting to today. Join me as I go to the Poetry Show YouTube channel and play the poem Your Universe, written by Rosalind Sunday.
You are a universe, a galaxy of your own, a cosmos of emotions, stories, and unknowns. You are the sun that rises, the moon that glows, a symphony of colors, a rainbow that shows. You are the breath that fills your lungs, the heartbeat that keeps you young. You are the dreams you dare to dream, the passion that drives you to extremes. You are the pain that scars your soul, the tears that make you feel whole. You are the scars that tell your tale, the wounds that made you prevail. You are the laughter that fills the air, the love that makes life worth the dare. You are the friend who stands by your side, the family who walks with you through the tide. You are the choices you make every day, the voice that speaks in your own way. You are the journey that leads you home, the destination that you call your own. You are the light that shines within, the hope that burns through thick and thin. You are the strength that never fades, the courage that conquers all shades. You are you, and that's all you need to be. A masterpiece of creation, a soul wild and free. You are unique, with your own story to tell, a treasure beyond measure, a magical spell.
Before we begin, grab something cozy to drink, get comfortable, and let's talk about this. Because this isn't just a reaction, it is a journey of self-discovery.
You are a universe, a galaxy of your own.
Let's pause here because this opening is revolutionary. Think about how we often minimize ourselves. Maybe you just say, I'm just one person, or I'm not just that special. But this poem actually flips it completely. You are not just a speck in the universe. You are a universe! Yes, you're a universe. Okay, now, I'm going to play this again.
A cosmos of emotions, stories, and unknowns. You are the sun that rises, the moon that glows, a symphony of colors.
Did you see that? It says here, a symphony of colors. The sun that rises. You know? No. I just want us to break this down. Just as each galaxy has millions of stars, you have millions of thoughts. Like cosmic dust forms new worlds, your experience creates your reality. Similar to how each galaxy has its own unique shape and pattern, your life has its own distinctive design. That is not just you being just a person, but you're actually created in a distinctive way, in a distinctive pattern. That is what makes you unique. That's what makes you different from other people. So this isn't just a pretty poetry, it's a fundamental truth. about human consciousness. Science has shown that your brain has more neural connection than there are stars in our galaxy. How mind blowing is that? How mind blowing is it? This actually explains everything and explains how unique you are. Let's go ahead.
A rainbow that shows you are the
Still talking about the heavenly bodies. It's still talking about the sun, moon, and the rainbow. Notice the progression here. It says the sun represents your vitality and power. The moon symbolizes your softer, reflective side. The rainbow shows your ability to transform darkness into light. You know, this reminds me of the time when I was just struggling with some feelings, as if things around me were just overwhelming at that time. But there was a flip later, because I found something that actually made a difference, and that's turned the whole thing around and made it for my good. At least I was able to smile again. I didn't allow the emotion, what I was feeling at that time, to drown me. I refused to be drowned. Alright? So that is what this means, as in it makes you to know the best way to turn darkness into light. Whatever dark pattern that you're going through at that particular time, it's, you know, that uniqueness actually makes you to discover the best way to turn that darkness into light. Okay? So like the sun and the moon, we are meant to have different aspects. Your intensity is your power. Your intensity is your power. Alright, so let's go ahead.
breath that fills your lungs, the heartbeat that keeps you young. You are the
It says the heartbeat that keeps you young. That the breath that fills your lung and the heartbeat that keeps you young. Can you imagine? This section is so grounding. I must tell you, it is really grounding. So it's let's do something here. I want you to take a deep breath. Just take a deep breath with me. Can you feel your heartbeat? Can you actually recognize that this heartbeat is uniquely yours? Not someone else's, not mine. I don't know how your heart beats. I don't know how your heart is beating. You don't know how my heart is beating. It is actually uniquely yours. Alright? So now, this is where science actually meets with poetry. I must tell you. Heartbeat has its own unique pattern. Your breath carries your individual DNA. And even your fingerprints are one of a kind. There's no similar fingerprint. There's no fingerprint that can actually be replicated anywhere. Alright? That is what makes you unique.
dreams you dare to dream, the passion that drives you to extremes. You are the pain that scars your soul.
Talks about your dreams and your passions. This actually hits so differently. It hits so hard because society actually tries to like standardize us. Give us the standard of education path, traditional career, trajectories, conventional life milestones. But your dreams, they're rebelliously yours. Yeah, rebelliously individual. And your passion is wonderfully weird and specific to you. So you don't have to let people compel you to do what they want you to do or live their own dream and not your dream, not your own passion. Okay, I'm going to tell you a story about myself. It was way back when I was trying to learn how to drum, because sometimes I like to do things guys like to do, like playing instruments and all that. So I actually decided to learn how to drum, but they were not letting me. Whenever we go for rehearsal, they'll be like, "Ah, there are so many guys here that want to drum. So why would you, as a female, be allowed to drum?" Like yeah, stereotype kind of thing. But I was insistent. I didn't allow their threats. I didn't allow their rejections um, to dissuade me from wanting to learn how to drum. I kept going for rehearsals, but as good as I got somebody who always gave me the chance. Whenever he was around, he would allow me to drum, and that was how I took it upon myself to to learn to get better. Somehow, it's not about I'm an expert or something, but at least to an extent I drum. So that's the thing. So don't let people kill your passion because of what they are saying. Because of they'll tell you because you're a female you're not supposed to do this, because you're male you're not supposed to do this, because you're from this tribe you're supposed to do this, you're not supposed to do like people dictating what you're supposed to do and not minding your passion, not minding what you really want to achieve. Okay, so let's just go ahead and yeah. So this kind of a thing, make sure you follow your dreams, make sure you follow your passion. Don't let people dissuade you from what your passion is about, right? Okay, so let's just go ahead.
The tears that make you feel whole. You are the scars that tell your tale. The wounds that made you prevail.
This one is deep. This might be the most important section for many of us. Notice how this poem doesn't try to toxic positivity ease way through this. It actually acknowledges that pain shapes us. Scars tell our story. Tears make us whole. So let's just normalize this. Your hardship aren't deviation from your perfect life. They are part of your perfect life. Right? So it means that in your day-to-day life, you definitely encounter ups and downs. As long as you live in, you definitely have the good times, you have the bad times, you have the teary times, the time you have to cry, and the times you have to rejoice. You could even be crying, the tears may even be tears of joy, tears of resilience, tears of victory, tears of different things. It depends on how you actually show your emotion, alright? At that particular time, depending on what you're going through at that time. And so I will actually recommend this book, Antifragile, Things That Gain from Disorder. It's actually a book written by Nassim Nicholas Taleb. It will explain this part better, alright? So let's just go ahead.
You are the laughter that fills the air, the love that makes life worth the dare. You are the friend who stands by your side, the family who walks with you through the tide.
It talks about laughter and love. So now this transition is very, very beautiful. At least from pain to laughter, from wounds to love. This is duality of human experience. That is, as long as you're human, like I said before, you definitely experience different things. You have different moods. You have different things you're going through at a particular time. It could be the good time, it could be the bad time. And this actually shows us that laughter actually heals. We all know that. Laughter heals. It shows us how love can how love can transform, and how relationships can restore. Love can transform. Love can unite. Love can bind things together. Love can bring about forgiveness. Love can, like change situations, turn tides, you understand? Then laughter can heal, like I said before. Then we're going to go ahead and, yeah.
You are the choices you make every day, the voice that speaks in your own way.
It says you're the choices we make every day, a voice that speaks your own way. The choices we make every day, voice that speaks your own way. That is whatever you choose is what you're going to get. It is really empowering. because this is really empowering because it reminds us that you're the author of your own story. Your own voice matters. Your choices shape your reality. Nobody can write your story more than you can. Nobody can be your voice, so you have to speak up when you need to. Nobody can make decisions for you. Nobody can make choices for you because whatever you choose, that is your reality. Alright? I want you to write down one choice you can make today to honor your individuality. One choice you can make today to honor your individuality. I want you to write it down. When you write it down, meditate on it and know how to move forward with that particular choice. Alright? So let's just go ahead.
You are the journey that leads you home, the destination that you call your own. You are the light that shines within, the hope that burns through thick and thin. You are the strength that never fades, the courage that conquers all shades.
This actually builds to a powerful crescendo. Let's break down these metaphors. Light within, that means your authentic truth. The strength that never fades, that shows your resilience, how resilient you are. Then the courage, it shows your ability to be uniquely you. This is very strong. I don't think it spoke to you. That is actually speaking to me right now. Okay, let's just go ahead.
You are you, and that's all you need to be. A masterpiece of creation, a soul wild and free. You are unique, with your own story to tell, a treasure beyond measure, a magical spell.
This ending. Wow. Wow. A masterpiece of creation, a soul wild and free. He didn't say you're trying to be a masterpiece. He didn't say you're not working towards being a masterpiece. He says you already are one. You already are a masterpiece. Do not let anyone ever take that away from you. Do not let anyone make you feel less of yourself or make you feel that you are actually not a masterpiece. Because here it says you are one. Jeez. Your uniqueness is your superpower. Your complexity is your beauty. Your individuality is essential to the world. This actually brings us to the end of this reaction video today in the reaction room with Amy Fortran. And this poem, like I said, was written by Rosalind Sunday, which is You Are Universe. Share in the comment section what line of this poem resonates most with you and how you will be celebrating your unique universe today. So don't forget to like, share this poem with your friends, and subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell. We're going to put the link to this poem down below. Okay, so thank you so much. Have a beautiful day. Bye.